Good evening, everybody. This is Gordon from Grid and Goggle Gaming. We are streaming again tonight after a little bit of a break. We have a little slightly new loadout with only the 5 players. But yeah, we are going to continue with some downtime activities and see what else is going to go on with the story. When last we saw our heroes, they were busy exiting the ducal parish. I can't speak this evening. Palace, having met the Duke and been given a bit of a lowdown of what was going on in the southern province of the kingdom. Sworn to secrecy, they were allowed to go on their way. They are now going to embark on their downtime activities, and I have no idea. What do you guys want to do first? I'm super chill tonight.
I'm going to be doing a lot of research.
Research?
Are we taking turns? Do you want to guide it? Are we going to...
War! Tavern.
Tavern.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Kitty and I were in a tavern, but a very seedy one at that.
Oh yeah, the knocker. Yes.
Well, this was at the beginning of your downtime. Like I said, it is entirely up to you guys how many days you actually want to spend doing downtime as well. I'm actually trying to find...
We ended last week off with shopping, right? Or selling.
I think you sold some
I think selling,
stuff.
and then we were going to...
Yeah.
I think we were going to go shopping. Yeah, because we sold everything we had.
Yeah. Just trying to think how we ended off.
Sorry, I was just trying to find the downtime list that I had made with a whole bunch of notes for you guys. And, oh yes, you were told about the floating turtle town on the back of a dragon turtle.
Did I make notes of that?
I don't know. Did you?
I did.
Dragon turtle traversing Azure Sea. Township of Badu.
That is the one. That is the one. Alrighty. So, research, you said. I need to grab a couple of things here.
Are we doing going to go in turns or?
Well, I know you have a fairly extensive list of items that you wanted to try and look at. I think I did mention to you something about the rapiers, but I can't remember.
Yeah, rapiers, cult, curse, bestiary, elementals, selling gems and valuables we've done, crafting items, general shopping, and Punkit has already sent information.
Alrighty. So, but let's have a look. Yeah, regarding some of your things, I said to you the rapiers was you can train for a month at a cost of 90 gold pieces with a professional trainer that will give you the basic fundamentals of the art, and then of course you're going to get some additional tips from party members going forward. That's how I'm going to finagle the weapon training. You also wanted to go see a contact about a cult.
Should I subtract that 90 gold?
Yes, if you want to go ahead with the training for the proficiency with rapiers. Okay, go for it then.
Okay.
The other thing was, you said about that contact. The only contact I remember, it was Garn Bittersculp that you had already met. And all he told you was that in some of the towns you might find cults to all kinds of things.
So, the last note I have here is... so just let me find this. Glacier cults. Attention has been grabbed. Someone will make contact. So while I was in that one night when I went off walking alone, I asked around it in that, I think it might have been that shady tavern.
Oh, yes.
And then someone overheard, and I've just got written here. Attention has been grabbed. Someone will make contact.
And nobody has made contact with you as yet.
Not yet. No.
I
Still waiting.
would like to. Right, I'm going to roll this. I shall roll a percentile die.
17.
Alas, weeks go by without any contact.
Right. Fair enough.
I'll say that the way this is going to work is that there is a chance that you will be contacted when you are in town. Tell you what, since you're going to be in town for at least a while, I'll roll a second time. You're not going to fucking believe me.
Is that good or bad?
That's bad. That's like very bad. Like nobody
like
wants
the
to
worst
touch
it
you
could
with
be.
a 10-foot pole. Bad.
Why don't you roll for each 10 days in town? And he's 10 days in town, so he's got another chance, don't you think?
Sure, yeah, I'll bend my arm just because I have no resistance because I'm too fucking tired.
Hey,
for
I
this
agree.
shit.
That makes sense.
You're shitting me.
Fate has spoken, right? All right, cool. Fair enough.
Okay, now I'm curious. What was the first roll?
It wasn't what's her name either.
Probably 110.
But
Wow.
there is a small chance for it to actually happen.
Okay, fair enough. Cool, that didn't happen. That's
Just
fine.
so you know, it's 20% chance, and none of those are 20 or below.
Hey, Peter's got a camera.
What?
Hey.
I'm a cam girl now.
Yay!
Oh my god.
And that just puts.
On only Buddha.
That just sounded wrong.
Yeah, that's a nice website.
Oh shit, now I feel pressure. Oh.
If you have a camera, Mickey.
Only
I
Buddha.
do, but I don't.
But she doesn't feel like it.
Well, our cameras aren't showing on stream.
They aren't?
Yeah. No.
Maybe
Well-
it's a good thing.
Oh shit.
It's supposed to be showing on stream. Let me just do the...
The little coloured blocks are up, but
Alan seriously drinking
Going
wine.
on screen now.
There might just be a little
Remember?
bit of a delay.
Yes, one.
I don't think you were a wine guy.
I drink alcohol.
Shoot, I have that as well, but I have instead poured myself a very large mug of apple juice. So, no.
Richard
Okay.
just
I've got my
you-
whiskey in the carrier's mug.
you had another mug.
Oh yeah,
was
no,
too
that's just hydration.
Hydration is good. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, the Colts, no luck. There's another thing that you wanted to do. You wanted to check in to see if you could find old Jesper.
Yeah. Well, he said he was going to arrange a meeting with someone who potentially could help me.
Okay, this time I would like you to roll a percentile die.
You got it, sir.
50% chance.
Oh, it didn't work, thankfully.
Yeah, blame
Well,
the
I
machine.
saw that, so it may have
Oh, there it comes.
did
What?
work.
Whoa, that's odd, because the first one I was a 90.
I also saw the 90.
Yeah, that's...
Weird.
You know what? I'm going to pretend like I didn't see any of those rolls. If I could just find why doesn't this stupid thing... Excuse me, stream, because the DM is in a foul humor and is experiencing technical difficulties.
Speaking of,
It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fair.
Neville's
I'm
got
using my
sorted
mic.
for the advertisement.
Okay.
I'm using this mug.
I don't see
Yeah,
any
well-
mug. Oh, I see.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
I have
very shiny on that.
wood, so, and
Yeah.
Peter
Yeah,
drinking
that's one.
alcohol wine glass.
I need to get... You know what I need to do? Yes,
No,
I was
you
going to
need
say
a
wine
Greyhawk
glasses
goblet.
and
Yes.
steins. We need
Yeah.
steins.
I prefer a stein.
Goblet.
Okay, we are getting very distracted. So, with the 41, you do manage to find your good friend Jesper. You find him with his Goliath bodyguard, gambling, as he is wont to do. And he says, "Ah, Mr. Xerxes, I was just about to come and find you.
Sure.
Have a seat, have a drink. On me, of course.
I like drinks, thanks. Sure.
I have found the person you are looking for.
Ooh.
Her name is Madame Fontworth. She's a little bit of a strange gnome. Some say a soothsayer, some say other things. But for a price, she says she can help you.
Madam what's her name?
Fontworth.
For the people in the back?
Fontwith.
Okay. She's a gnome.
Yeah, she's a gnome, and I can take you to her a little bit later if you'd like. She keeps odd hours. She's a bit of a night owl.
I can imagine, sure. Oh wait, this is wrong. Putting this in the wrong spot.
Of course, there's just the small matter of my fee.
I've paid you quite a lot. I think I'll pay you after I've met this lady and things go well. I think that's fair.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
+8. I mean, really, yeah, no, that's fine.
Wow,
Just for shorts and goggles, I'm going to contest it. Yeah.
Nice.
So he says to her, okay. I'll agree to that. Let's spend a little bit of time gambling here, and we'll go about 10 p.m. or so. We'll go check her out. She lives some ways away, near to the docks, but not too close. And
Very well.
so you spend a day basically with this guy, waiting, playing some games and that with him. And you see he's actually incredibly skilled gambler. But the day ends, and he starts leading you down, various little dark alleys and passageways and things, until you find a strange-looking place. It's sort of like he takes you down like a short flight of stairs that it almost looks like it's going to some sort of canal. And there's a stone bridge that goes over this canal. And he takes you down onto the little platform, and you see there is a door built into the stone there that is not human-sized. And he gives like a very strange knock. Three short bursts. There we go. I can't speak today. My brain is fried. A long burst, and then 3 short again. And he's like, Madam, are you there? I've brought a customer. And it takes a while, and he knocks again, and you hear this older woman's voice pipe up from inside. I'm coming. Don't get your knickers in a knot. And a little while later, this door creaks open, and you see this very withered-looking gnome. She's wearing this very dirty grey dress with this dirty white apron. You see she's got her hair up in a bun. Her hair is some indistinguishable colour. You're not quite certain what is underneath the grime. And you look at her, and her eyes are kind of blurry. And she gives you a very wide grin when she sees you, and especially the cut of your clothing and that. And she says, well, do come in, just mind your head coming in. And she kind of steps away. And you can see there's a little bit of candlelight in here. Not a very large little home. And of course, gnome-sized furniture everywhere. But your halfling friend Jesper makes his way over to a little round table with a couple of chairs, and he pulls up one of these small chairs, and he says, have a seat. Do you?
Cool, I'll grab a seat.
So, give me a perception check.
I was just about to ask, do I see anything related to a glacier type vibe?
All right. So with a 16, is Bims with you?
Also have a look.
Is he sitting on your shoulder?
Always.
All right.
Almost.
She's going to say, "Oh, you got a most curious pet there, sir. Most curious indeed. You must let me know if you're ever willing to chop him up for spell parts."
Oh, wow. This is like one of my best friends.
I don't say that I'm going to kill him, but if he were to die, I'm just saying that his dry husk might have some worth for you.
If you're into dry husks, I can definitely find you some. We go adventuring quite a lot.
Well, it depends. I deal in all kinds of bits and bobs. And with that perception check, you can also see that in this home, sort of where you're sitting is like a little kitchen area. There also seems to be a workbench towards the back of this room. It's difficult. You do have dark vision, though, so you do make out quite a lot of the details. You see that there are shelves lining the wall to your left that are just filled with odd things. Bottles filled with weird-looking mushrooms and other kinds of fungus and mosses, and you see what appears to be like toes with toenails on them and strange claws. It's definitely no herbalist shop, but it has definitely got some weird trinkets in here. And she scoots over to like a little iron stove, and you see she stokes the fires a little bit in there, and she puts a pot on, empties a bucket of water into it, and she says, "Would you like some tea?"
I'm actually still on this wineskin, thank you very much.
"Oh, suit yourself." And she like rubs her hands on her dirty apron, and then has a seat opposite while she's waiting for this water to boil. And she says, "So, Jesper says that you find yourself into some sort of predicament. What can I do you for?"
So before I answer that, do I see... obviously the things that she has around there looks a little bit odd, but do I see anything that I would recognize as, I don't know, being aligned with a follower of Glacier?
What kind of a role would this be? Perception to a degree, but... give me an insight check. This is more about reading things beneath the surface. Alright. So, couple of things. First of all, this is definitely no worshipper of Glacier. But you do notice a couple of other little strange fetishes and things that are hidden in strange places in this room. You see one in the corner, near to the ceiling. And looking at it, you can tell this is not like, this isn't like a little offering to some other benign god. There's definitely something evil about it.
Okay.
But it's not something that you recognize.
So I'll pipe up and I'll say, I trust what we speak about here will remain between us.
Absolutely. Between my ears and your ears and the halfling's ears, of course.
It looks somewhat like you may be following a similar path to what I do, or at least did at some point. But I'm looking for someone who could guide me in the direction of a follower of Glacier. Would that be something you could assist with?
Oh, no. Definitely not. No. What kind of a gnome do you take me for, sir?
A knowledgeable one, of course.
Which one, sorry?
A knowledgeable one.
I am knowledgeable. Yes. I know my way around bits and bobs and various things, and I know how to make a deal or two that will benefit some clients and customers. Oh, but no. Making deals with devils. No. I don't touch that stuff.
But surely you've heard of someone who does.
Not hereabouts. I don't know if you are aware of the history of the southern coastlands, but even the gods were reviled here not too long ago. It's only religion is fairly recent to these parts, of any sort.
I'll look at Jesper and I'll say, so, why is it that you brought me here? I thought you had a lead for me.
You wanted somebody that could remove a curse, my friend. The madam here is one of the best. Say again?
I didn't hear. What was that?
He says, you were looking for somebody to remove a curse.
Oh, fuck. I got confused. Sorry.
That's fine. I imagine Xerxes would have gotten confused too. It's been a while.
I got hella confused there. Fuck, making odd notes. Yeah, okay. I'll pull out this, what is it, an amulet.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, does this look... I don't know. Are you okay with this type of amulet?
So she holds out her hand, and you can see that she holds out her hand not towards you, but sort of to the side of you, where she thinks you are. And she waits for you. Do you give it to her? She says, "Come on, dearie. I need to be able to see it. My eyes aren't as good as they were. I need to get a feel for the thing." Sure,
but I'll make sure that that I keep eyes on it, that she doesn't swindle me.
No, she just holds it in her hand, brings it a bit closer. She's holding it in both of her hands. I mean, this thing is fairly largish for her small gnomish hands to be holding. And she looks at it and she says, "Oh my, you've got a pretty bauble here." And she starts whispering under her breath. Being a sorcerer, you pick up a couple of things from it. If you'd like, you can make an Arcana check for me. Okay, that's pretty decent with an 18. You hear that she's basically casting an identification spell. So she's just doing her due diligence, basically. But one thing that it does tip off for you is that she's clearly a spellcaster of some sort. She says, "Oh, this is cursed by the god of luck. Oh.
Ah, yes.
How's your luck been since you've been holding this thing?"
I don't tend to hold it very often at all. So.
So it hasn't gotten its hooks in you, has it? Oh, that's good. That would make it more difficult. She says, "I can fix it for you. I can make a deal." She says, "It's not going to be cheap. It can be done."
I'll put 100 gold on the table and I'll say, "This kind of won't be cheap."
She says, "That is cheap. It will be more expensive than that."
100 gold is a lifetime's amount of gold for many people in this town. What do you consider as not cheap?
But not for many a gnome.
All right.
500 gold pieces. Not a penny less. But my workmanship is guaranteed.
You really wanted a gold sink, didn't you, eh?
No.
I'm not even going to use this thing anymore because I'm already attuned to 3 things and I'm going to swap something out soon enough. I'm going to say how's 400 gold, and in future I can bring you husks and empty shells and wondrous pelts and such from my adventures, and you'll be the first person to hear of them.
She says, pelts and things I have no use for, but other interesting bits and pieces I might be able to make a deal for.
Like what? And I'll keep an eye out for you.
Oh, anything that might be, like a wyvern stinger. Poison from a wyvern. Poison from various kinds of little critters and things that you find in the redwood and the swamps. Yeah, a couple of other bits and bobs. It's difficult to tell. I'm in the market for most things. The deadlier the creature, the better.
Okay. After seeing that she can remove sort of curses, do I know if she is also or could potentially craft items?
You think so, because she does have like a workbench and you can see that there are actually like some tools and things there.
Okay, so I'll say, how about this? And I will I'll put the Bodak fists, both of them, on the table in front of us, and I'll say things like this.
She makes a grab for them, and you see her like stroking the fists of the Bodak that you killed. And she's like, yes, this will do. The 200 gold and these fists, and the curse will be removed, guaranteed.
I'll say, sure. I'll give you 200 gold to remove the curse. You can have the fists, and I'll put the eyes on the table, and I'll say, I want cost for this. So I'll just say, let's make it an even 1,700. You can have the fists, and you remove the curse, and you craft this for me as well.
Craft what?
This Bodak eye.
I'm trying to find it in your inventory. I don't quite remember what that does.
Eyes of Annihilation. I put it into the chat.
Can be crafted into a set of Eyes of Annihilation, 1,500 gold pieces, and 30 days. Requires attunement. Once per day you can and force it to make a con save. If the creature fails to save by 5 or that's supposed to be more, creature is reduced to 0 hit points unless it is immune to the frightened condition. Otherwise, the creature takes 3d10 psychic damage on a failed save. Wow, okay.
So I'm basically paying full price for it. I just don't want her to charge me more.
And you have 2 of those eyes. Phew.
I do, yes.
You're bloody lucky.
Hey, that's you can thank my whalebone skinning dagger and assistant Beirut for that.
No, for sure. You see her eyes have gone wide as you plop down the eyes as well. And she says, "It would be my pleasure to craft something like that for you." And yeah, she basically gives you the lowdown. For that amount of money, she'll remove the curse off the luck stone. You willing to pay the 1,700 gold pieces?
Yes.
You can remove it from your what's name, and by that time that downtime is finished, this thing will probably be finished as well.
Okay, so I've got let me put the new amount in. Alright. Done. Subtracted. You can take the eyes out of my inventory as well. Should I just delete them?
Yeah, you can just delete them. The only thing that I want to do now is I'm just going to remove the...
I'm going to remove the fifth. I'm going to keep the eyes for the time being.
No, don't worry about that. You can remove the eyes as well. I'm going to add the item into your inventory.
Cool.
If Fantasy Grounds would open the items for me. Eyes of Annihilation. Did I misspell it? Yes.
just for someone to think in the interim, I'm going to have a luckstone. I would have removed the curse from it. If anyone has an attunement slot available and wants to borrow it, let me know.
What does it do?
What is? Yeah, I was
At
just about
what
to ask.
cost?
What does it do?
Let me read
No,
it.
you're asking the wrong questions. At what cost, Xerxes?
No, you can borrow it. I'm going to let you borrow it because you're a part of my party.
No, there must be a catch.
Removing the curse.
The Stone of Good Luck looks like this, which I think is going to be very appealing to a certain member of the party.
Yeah. I can't see it on my inventory anymore.
I removed the cursed one. I'm trying to find, because I think it went and added as unidentified. I think it's this carved stone. Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
Stone of Good
Yeah.
Luck. While the polished agate is in your person, you gain +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
Yeah, you just have to hold it, but it requires attunement.
Yeah.
I would
Very
love
good.
that, please.
So give
Did you
it
show
to
everyone a picture of it?
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm asking if Gordon showed everyone a picture of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cat.
So yeah, basically you get a +1 to ability checks and saving throws. So when I see you again, sure, you can borrow it.
Thank you. You don't want to sell it to me? Trade it or something.
Yeah, sure. We can. I suppose we can discuss it when we meet up. If there's anything you have that I would want.
Cool.
But I'm happy to borrow it to you in the interim. Lend it to you in the interim.
Yeah, I think it would help a lot. If you don't mind.
All right, cool. So that's sweet. And then, sorry, just going down my list here. The only other things was that rapier and finding out about fire elementals and bestiary type books. So like a library of sorts.
So I need you to make 2 rolls for me for those 2 things. Looking for more bestiary type books. Give me an investigation check as you peruse the bookshops.
Knowing what's that guy's name? That merchant who deals with in the spices. Him and a couple of the dodgy characters that I've met in town.
Oh, Orbrick.
Yeah, Orbrick Drallion. Him and the random dodgy people that I've met in town, like Jesper or people that go to the Dead Parrot Tavern or whatnot. Would also ask around, but sure. Here's the investigation. Okay.
Natural
Brilliant.
one. Nope. You find no more books on bestiaries. You find books on other weird shit, but not that.
Alright.
Then you can do one of 2 things. You can spend a couple of days either also looking for information. I've got here, you finding out fire elementals, if they're solitary or not, or if you can find them in the Dreadwood, is what you were looking for. So give me either an investigation or a persuasion check. You can either talk up some people in the taverns, or you can try and do a bit of researching.
Cool. I already know that they are in the Dreadwood from previous information. Well,
Yeah.
supposedly in the Dreadwood. But
Yeah.
I'll definitely go persuasion. Yeah.
Oh, unfortunately, you try to turn some people's ears, try to convince somebody to tell you some more about these things, but you don't seem to find the right people to speak to give you that information.
Alright.
Alrighty.
General shopping and then rapiers and then I'm done.
Alrighty. I think didn't you get a rapier last time? Did you have one in your
I
inventory?
mean, to get the proficiency, and I don't know if I bought the rapier yet. Let me see. I don't think I did, no.
Okay, let's quickly take care of that. Okay, the proficiency is really, really easy. Under your abilities, go to your proficiencies, and there where your weapon proficiencies are, just put comma rapiers. And I will add a rapier to your inventory
Okay.
very, very rapidly. If I can find it. There we go. 25 gold pieces.
Okay.
then the one thing that needs to be done... Is that right? What the hell is your dexterity? Dexterity.
It's quite high. It is...
Then you are proficient.
18. 18, yeah.
Then you are proficient. Then it did bring it through properly. Cool. So that's you sorted then.
1d8 plus 4. Cool. I just want to craft a like a satchel for buns.
Like
a neck
to ride in.
No. To put like a potion on one.
Literally. Okay. Interesting.
Like a neck satchel thing.
Like a
Yeah, you'll
harness.
probably find a leather worker in town able to do something like that for you. Probably not cost you very much because it's for a tiny animal. Probably, say, 10 gold pieces.
Alright. So then I'm done.
Alrighty. Siren.
I just need that satchel. That's a brief.
Katarina.
Mhm.
I'm trying to see if there's
Okay.
something like that in the... what would you like to do, madam?
Drinking,
Just drinking?
playing tunes, boosting morale, get some points, but also support. Really do.
Well, it depends.
not
Do you
that.
want? Do you have any like shopping you want to do?
No, not that I can think of.
Would you like to sell anything like a long sword?
No, we are not doing this specific longsword.
I thought I'd try. Alright, so do you have a specific goal in mind with your carousing? Are you like looking to make some contacts, or are you just trying to earn some money working in the taverns?
Money sounds good.
Money sounds good.
Mm.
Practicing a profession. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm just trying to find the correct one. Work. There we go. So, very interesting. 10% chance at a character. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I would like you to do two things for me. For the first week, because there's at least 3 weeks of downtime now with Xerxes' things. I would like you to make a performance check for me 3 times.
3 times.
And then I would like you to roll a D100 twice. No, 3 times as well, sorry. Wow. Jeez, 26, 27, 23. Fantastic.
No, that's not the.
On your
No,
D10, right
God damn
click.
it!
Are we having technical difficulties? Seems
No,
like it.
my brain is just stopped working.
Alright. In your second week, there's a complication that arises with you making your performance.
Okay.
Oh my word. Okay, I need you to make another performance check. You gain a reputation for laziness, whether justified or not,
No.
giving you disadvantage on checks. No, was that performance? Holy crap, natural 20. Okay, that would have
I
been
am
your
not
third roll,
lazy.
would have been the 23, which would have still been fine. That is nuts.
I'm not lazy. How dare you?
It's all the drinking.
Sounds about
But yes, basically, you have disadvantage on checks made for this downtime activity for the next 6 weeks you devote to it. But luckily for you, it's only 1 week that you're devoting to it.
Good.
So you managed to earn yourself 75 gold pieces over that month.
Yay. I'll add it.
Alrighty.
Speaking of that, do I need to do business rolls?
Yes, for this you will. You will definitely need to make a business roll for me. Where is that freaking table?
And nothing interesting happens. Just me being lazy.
Just a good reputation for raziness. Wow.
Until the hypothetical walks through the door to one of the taverns you're singing at.
I think I don't think that hypothetical would step into a lonely tavern.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to just find... there we go. Running a Bishinish. So, Alan, let me make sure. Character rolls number of percentile die. What? And, okay, well, this is not working quite the same way. So, roll a percentile die for me. That is a 53. Alright. I can't remember when you were busy last time. You got a bit of a funky roll and you had to pay the costs for it.
Yeah, I rolled low.
Did you invest anything else into the business?
I didn't know I was able to. So no.
Okay. We could just say for you could. So I mean, if you wanted to add an extra, basically for every I'm trying to remember what it is. I'm trying to see it. I'm trying to read it. I think it's for every 5 or 10 gold that you invest into the business, you can add that many points to the roll, effectively.
That's what we did with the ferret. It was every 10 gold.
Yeah, it was at every 10 gold. I remember the rules were somewhere, because there was a slight adjustment to them. So yeah, if you wanted to, you could say that you paid 50 gold or something to it.
50 gold is 5 points or 50 points?
50 points.
Oh wow, yes, absolutely. I'm gonna add
was it 10 gold for 1 point?
10 gold for 1 point.
Crikey, I can't remember.
That I can't remember.
That wouldn't be fair, because if I think about it,
yeah, that sounds very expensive. I think it was 10 gold for 10 points. Yeah, no.
No, because we put a lot of gold in to get points.
Did we?
That makes more sense.
With the ferret.
So then, yeah, I'll put 30 gold in.
Hang on, I'm going to quickly bring up because that particular thing was from the Dragon Heist.
I just know there's no ways I'm going to make 400 gold back. There's point.
Yeah, no. It definitely is not. Sorry, it's just taking a second to load. Things were easier back then.
Back in them days.
One day you will return to Faerun and we shall find out what happened to the flaming ferret.
Probably franchises everywhere.
Yeah, why haven't you opened a KFC yet?
Maybe in the future.
But it's like
I look like the Colonel.
It's not KFC, it's DFC. Dwarf fried chicken. Sorry, there we go. Finally. Wow, that took a epically long time to load for some reason. What the reference manual. Did we lose sound?
No?
Okay,
I was also wondering, like, I was just checking if my Discord hated me.
Everybody's just quiet.
Regular expenses. Okay, so it costs 50 gold pieces per 10 day for the maintenance of the hirelings and that. 10 gold pieces per 10 day for all other expenses. Okay, you don't need to worry about those ones, so it's going to be 50. It's going to be 150 cost. I'm going to rework this. I'm going to use this table for future. Okay, Alan. So I'm going to add it to your downtime things. So. If the character spent coin promoting the business during their 10 day, add 1 to the roll for each 1 gold piece they spent. So yes, we were right. So yeah, how much gold are you spending?
30.
30 gold pieces. So 83. Now I need to click open the other book again. 83 would get... Okay, so roll 2d8s for me.
Okay.
Okay, 8 times 5 is 40. So you earn a profit of 40 gold pieces.
Okay. After that 30 gold, or do I have to subtract the 30 gold from that?
No, that's after the 30 gold.
Okay, cool.
So yeah. So technically, it's 40 pure profit.
Cool.
Alrighty then. Okay, so that's that done. So, Mickey, anything else? Ah, shit, I closed the wrong one. Mickey.
No.
Anything else? Or am I moving on to the next individual?
Could I ask if anything interesting is happening? No?
As in the town and that. Well, you could you could spend time carousing and trying to find
Some
rumors.
juicy secrets being spilled.
Yeah, it's totally an option. Because you are in the taverns and doing that crap anyway, give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Sure.
Crikey. That plus 10 is like deadly.
I am a brat.
I think from now on, Mickey must do all the persuasions. Shit.
So, Mickey, while you're busy chatting up one of the bar patrons,
That's 10.
he's very deep into his cups, and he tells you an interesting little tale. He tells you that he was in the market the other day, and there were a couple of hooded elves busy trading in the marketplace, looking for fine clothes. Some of them were looking for weaponry as well, and he managed to catch a glimpse underneath one of the hoods, and he was startled to find that these particular elves were drow. There have been a couple of drow trading in town recently.
Wow, that is very interesting indeed. Okay.
So, if there's nothing else for you, I will move on to Brother Carolus. Because it is already 10 to 8. Peter? Do you have any plans?
Yes, I need to find out what happened to the Grandmaster of my order. Like rumors or so. Maybe start at the taverns. It's normally where people spread rumors and information.
Alright.
And the other thing I wanted to do was check if there's any land available for sale
In town?
in Seaton, the capital.
Okay. Couple of things. For the first one, make me a persuasion check to see if you can rile up any information regarding the Grandmaster.
Okay, this is a wrong character for me to do this.
I know. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. So, with a 17, you spend a few days visiting some of the bars. You don't find a lot of information. Most people are unaware, or blissfully unaware of your Grandmaster at all. You do hear one rumor, however, that sort of rings true considering what the Duke told you as well, that there was a procession of dignitaries traveling around various towns, One of the towns that they had passed by recently, if I could find it in my notes. I think I closed the note that I actually had it open on. Yep. One moment, please. Oh crap. I've lost my note. That's not good. You guys are so lucky. You only have to keep track of one note. There
It's a
it is.
blessing and a curse.
It
There's
is
like
both.
6 pages of notes here.
That's
Literally.
nothing. Alrighty.
Only.
So, predominantly what the towns that have been visited have been a mixture. One of them was a place called Hovoth Village. Hovoth. VOTH. Wow, I don't know what happened there. Sorry, folks. And there was a rumor of him staying with these dignitaries were staying at the Leaping Jester there. For a little bit further to the east, there was a place called Banner on Sea, where they were also rumored to have moved through. So yes, there are a couple of leads.
And the town's name is Hovoth Village. And
Hovoth
Leaping
Village,
Jester
yes.
is the tavern's name.
Yeah,
And the second,
Banner on Sea.
is that the town or just a tavern?
That is actually the name of the town.
Manor on Sea.
Banner on Sea.
Is
Banana on
it
Sea.
on the sea or on the coast?
It's on the sea. It's on the coast.
Probably named by a halfling.
Mostly humans live there. And of course, the other place is a name that you actually recognize. Amdi's Grotto.
Isn't that where the halflings and dwarves
Yeah.
live? Close
You
to
talked
the,
to a man about a goat there.
Mm-hmm.
isn't that where the? It's close to like a mining. It's this mining settlement.
Yes, you know that it's also near a mine. Alan, you're thinking your goat man is from Nano Split. Dano Split.
Andy's
Brain.
grotto. Why did I get confused?
Because there was another rumor of strange activities around Amdi's Grotto.
Andy's grotto, east of the hamlet.
Mm-hmm. That's the one.
There was problems with greenskins. If I remember correctly.
Alrighty. The second
That's
thing
also
you
some-
wanted to look up is if there's any property in town for purchase. That's
Yes,
an
like
interesting one.
A plot of land or maybe a derelict building.
Make me an investigation check.
Also wrong character for me to do.
I'm sorry. I didn't make your character.
Investigate. All my rolls today is +0.
Okay. You spend a good amount of time looking. Let's put it this way. How much time are you going to spend looking? Because, I mean, you've got 3 weeks. Looking for information would have been like a day. So if you'd like to spend a week looking for it, I'll allow you to make a couple of rolls.
How long did it take me to get the information for?
Like I said, that was about a day or two at most.
Oh, okay.
Which you rolled pretty well with
A
that.
week.
Okay.
Because I want to check all the areas out.
Okay, so give me one more roll.
Okay.
Ooh, that music's coming through a bit loud, Alan. I don't think he heard.
I don't know if he realizes he's not on mute. Alan!
Possible. Okay.
I asked you if you could hear it earlier.
We couldn't hear it earlier. Now we can. I think the higher notes are coming through easier. Unfortunately, with a 12, you don't get a lot. You find like a couple of places that are like real ramshackle places, like along by the docks and that. Nothing too fancy, but like really rat infested. So if you're interested in something like that, it's tiny. It's maybe like a little apartment. It's maybe a couple of floors, maybe about... all in all, about 40 square feet.
Oh, no. I was more looking for, like, big piece of land. Or not big, but big enough for, almost like the property I have in
Saltmarsh.
Saltmarsh.
Unfortunately, there's nothing for sale at the moment that meets those criteria.
So I'll probably leave a message at the agencies.
Contact me. Looking for property. Buy. Sell. This is a seller's market. Cool. Alrighty. Anything else you want to do?
With the other week I have left, maybe try and help around the city.
Okay. Like working or...
yes. Working, maybe... find out if there's any like gangs or thieves.
Okay, so
working
like
in the city.
bounty hunting type things.
Almost.
All right.
Yeah, like that.
That's interesting. I'm trying to figure out what you would need to roll for that. I'm going to say assisting the local watch, trying to apprehend things, doing some bounty work. Let's make it your choice, athletics or acrobatics.
Definitely acrobatics.
So roll me an acrobatics check. Wow, that's another natural 20. Why are you guys working so hard? So 27.
Make up for lost time.
So yeah, you managed to collect a fair amount of bounties in that week, catching some petty thieves, keeping an eye out around the market areas. You can support a very comfortable lifestyle for that week, and it costs you 25 gold pieces. Oh, speaking of which, you guys are going to have to pay for... I suppose you could rest on your ship, but you... interesting. Technically, you're working for the Duke. So you don't have to pay port fees. That's a pity. Okay, but yeah, you earn 25 gold pieces, Peter.
Okay.
I would also like you to roll a D... Before you go and add that 25 gold, roll a D100 for me. Percentile die. Okay, you're good. Nothing happens. You can add the 25 gold pieces.
Yeah. So I don't get any infections.
No, not this time around. Alrighty. Anything else?
It's like Darkest Dungeon.
What's that?
Oh, you haven't played Darkest Dungeon?
Nope.
Cool, you should check it out.
Have a look.
It's just that, yeah, running around. Do I add the 25 gold?
Yes.
What do I have to spend to stay?
No, well, if you guys are staying on board your ship,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'll probably do that. Then want
If you're staying at
stuff to be
the
stolen.
Lark and Laurel, that's a whole different kettle of fish.
I'll probably stay on the ship. Didn't want my stuff to be stolen.
Again. Alrighty. I just wanted to check something very quickly. Ah, shoot. This one doesn't have it on. Because this is more for outdoorsy things. That's fine. I have my other DM screen right here. So is everybody staying on the ship?
I've
Guys?
got a fancy room on the ship, so yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll be between the ship and the temple.
Alrighty then. So, Peter, if that's you, then Carcarius. What are you doing?
Well,
You said something about
Okay,
research
so-
earlier?
yeah, so first order of business, diamonds.
Diamonds are forever.
To get 500 gold worth of diamonds.
Diamonds or diamond powder?
Well, I don't think it's just 500 worth of diamonds. Spell consumes diamonds worth 300,
Alright.
so it doesn't need to be a powder.
So. Okay, that one's worth 5,000. Nope. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to create my own little thing for this. Okay, now, yes, here's one that's for 500.
Well, I've got my bag of diamonds, so I just update that with a gold price when I get more.
Okay, no, that's perfect. Let's see how much you can actually find, though. Give me an investigation check.
Let's make that go well.
I can borrow you some diamond, lend you some diamond.
Okay, with a 3.
Looks like everyone's dying.
Diamonds are tough to find. You find maybe about 50 gold pieces worth.
God damn it.
This is Gordon speaking. No, wait, no. Xerxes, I'm gonna flavor this for you. You hear a feminine whisper in your ear that says to you, "Don't touch that diamond. You need it, you fool."
Oh no, I'm not getting rid of it. Just if you needed to borrow some diamond at some point, I got to.
Okay, so same thing for you, Richard.
Yeah.
How much time are you spending looking for the diamond?
Probably just a few days, like maybe 3 days.
Alright.
It'll be in between doing other stuff, but overall over 3 days type thing.
Alright, yeah, if you're just going to spend that, I'll say if you spend a full week, checking the markets regularly, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
give me one more roll. Let's see if you have some luck there. Okay, that is a bit better. I'm going to roll this, and I'm going to see what you manage to find. Okay, you find 300 gold worth of diamond powder, or diamonds.
Cool. So 350 overall.
Yeah. I like those
So-
traders in the market. They're busy talking there.
I can save one person.
You can save one person.
Do you expend all of those diamonds after you use the spell?
Yeah.
They are consumed.
Same with that glyph of warding. It used up 200 diamonds.
Fair
200
enough.
gold worth of diamonds.
Like you're bringing someone back to life who died.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Cool. Then, other thing I wanted to do, was just I'll spend like 2 weeks on research of Cadriel and various any other info I can find on that, the giant crystal and anything surrounding it, lore, both in the temples and the libraries and things like that.
Alrighty. So this is going to have a little bit of a cost attached to it for the research component. For things like, the materials, a couple of bribes here and there, some gifts and other expenses. So for each work week that you spend researching, it's going to cost you 50 gold pieces. Okay, so
That's
how many?
about
How many?
150 then.
Okay, so three weeks worth. So what is so you're just doing the crystal and what you can find out about Cadriel and that kind of stuff. So
And specifically what was inscribed on it and so on. And mainly, if I can find out specifically what Cadriel's fault was or whatever it was that it was asking.
all right, there's another little bonus
Shame.
that you can do for this.
Shame. That's it. Yeah.
for every 50 gold pieces that you spend beyond the initial 50 gold pieces, you get to a +1 bonus to your intelligence check that you need to make.
God damn. You just had to choose the one thing that's like terrible of mine.
I'm sorry, it's research.
Wisdom helps. I know where to look.
Yeah, exactly. I will say that because the Duke made the Seneschals, he basically instructed them to help you, you'll probably have advantage on this check anyway.
I'll sink another 150 into it.
Alright, so you get a +3 bonus. Alrighty. So, make for me. So after 1 work week, a character makes an intelligence check +1 bonus per 50 gold spent beyond the original 50 to a maximum of +6. In addition, a character who has access to a particularly well-stocked library gains, or a sage, has advantage on this check, which you do. So make your intelligence check with advantage +3.
Okay. Just add the modifier. That was fucking terrible.
So a 14. You learn 2 pieces of lore.
Ooh.
Those particular pieces of lore I will give through to you at some point.
Okay.
I need to decide. Yes, exactly. They're there. I need to decide exactly what, because if I remember right, you did learn something about it already.
Yeah, that he's instrument of Prokan's wrath towards the kingdom of Nairum. And he was invoked as the protector from pirates, and he sunk a whole bunch of pirate fleets.
That's right, near on the southern coast of that kingdom. There was also something else. I will tell you this. This is one of your pieces of lore. You also know that there are legends that speak of his connection to that particular pirate invasion, if you will, and something in particular, something called Tamarot.
Okay, now that I've got already.
Yeah,
it's a place or a name.
Okay, so that was the one thing then. But what you learn about Tamarot, it is actually the name of a ship.
Okay, that will help. Okay. Well, it's a step further.
It certainly is. The other one, that one I'm going to have to think a little bit on, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, so then that was your first check. That was actually your first check. I should have actually said, okay, the first thing that you said, wait, actually, this makes far more sense. I'll give you the ship. What's the next thing that you're researching? You can pick one focus.
Okay.
Are you looking for more information about Cadriel? Or...
Yeah, I want to focus on Cadriel and his shame.
Okay, so then make me another intelligence check with advantage +3.
Fucking A.
Okay, so this is going to be a good one. So that's a grand total of 23. This one, I am definitely going to give you a whisper for. Alright, when I decide exactly how good that information needs to be. But I will get it to you in the next week.
Okay,
alrighty.
cool.
Anything else you want to do? By the way, the Sentinel shield is back in your inventory.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed it.
I was meant to ask about that.
Oh, yes. Speaking of which, your donations came through from Cyan before he left. And you each get 200 gold pieces from him.
Nice.
200 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel so bad anymore.
He bequeathed you. Gold does a lot to soothe the heart, doesn't it? Shit.
Especially for a dwarf.
For sure. Alrighty.
And then
yeah.
other thing in this downtime unrelated to me, well, I'll spend the rest of my time after researching just helping at the local temple and various clerical duties.
Mm-hmm.
And then other thing in this downtime, is there any way for Oceanus to gain some strength or proficiencies or things, so he's not just stuck in the background?
Well, what proficiencies did you have in mind?
200
well-
master.
I mean, maybe just like, is he capable of leveling up or something like that? I mean, that's something we can deal with at a later stage, but it's
I will
just,
say.
I figured
that,
in downtime we can look at something like that.
You know, you actually haven't paid this poor sea elf a penny.
Can send him on a quest.
Well, he did sort of indenture himself. He was just happy to come along. There was no payment discussed.
All right, I will allow
We
it.
must go drop him off back home at some point in time.
Yeah.
Do we really have to?
Hey, dwarves don't have an opinion.
Okay, for 25 gold pieces per work week,
Yeah.
I will say that he will be able to get some sort of upgrade.
Okay. I'll pay towards that.
I'll like to contribute.
All right. And Peter, anybody else? There's like 3 work weeks at least.
I need to pay bailiff, but I will contribute.
I mean, I'll,
We're contributing to let Oceanus level up, or what?
Yeah, basically
Yeah,
to give him
pretty
some
much.
training, make him a bit
How much was
hardier.
it?
So he gets better with his crossbow.
Well, it's 25
25
gold
a week,
pieces
so-
per week, so
each of us just given 25.
yeah, Richard and Peter are given 25. So,
I'll give 25.
all right, and Neville. Okay, cool.
And is that at 3 weeks?
Yeah, if you want, you can also upgrade his equipment. Just say.
That may be an idea. I'll look at buying him some stuff, but
Yeah, we can
we'll
sort
just
that.
work out. Yeah.
Hundreds.
If he was a class, what would he be?
Cannon fodder.
He would be a fighter.
Fighter. Ah, okay, so we can give him heavy armor.
What I'll do is, I will also have a
upgrade.
look. I have a whole list of NPC characters, with various like little builds and things. I'll see if I can find a couple of like pathways for him to train on, and I'll let you guys know. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Good.
Alrighty.
We'll get him some Mariner's
Turn,
plate armor.
turn him into an Eldritch Knight.
Mariner's plate armor. I don't know how that will
Yes,
even work. Does it have like inflated bladders under the panels or something? Nasty.
It's a world of magic.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's plate armor with a bunch of fish pictures on it.
Hey,
Just-
don't forget the lotto.
oh, goodness.
Too late.
Yeah, same. I think my ticket expired like 2. Wow, I've just noticed I spelled elves wrong. Never mind. Alrighty, so then that's you sorted, Richard.
Yeah.
Neville, Beirut,
Mhm.
what you doing?
Do you remember the information I gave you the last time? When I walked into the tavern?
You were
Do I
looking
need
for
to type
work,
it again? Yes. Particular kind of work.
but you also said you wanted to spend some time crafting potions or something to that effect.
Well, Wanted to first find out what work is available and how much it pays, and then decide whether I want to do the work or whether I want to just make potions.
I am going to have a look for you quickly, because I'm thinking that that's going to be something similar to criming. But I'm not sure.
It's not criming. It is offering a service.
Do you crime?
Very niche service.
Exactly. It is a
Secret
service.
ingredient is crime.
And that is what I'm trying to figure out exactly how to accomplish this.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I'm pretty sure each one would
about
pay
it.
at least $2,000.
Oh wow.
I wish.
Yeah, maybe-
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
if that's the case, then I'll join her in future.
Hey, careful what you wish for.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
very careful what you wish for.
Cut to 3 sessions down the line. You get me trying to get some people bribed to get you guys out of prison.
Or you're in prison because we blamed you.
Probably.
Okay. Alright, let me see. Okay, so it's not really a practicing a profession. I'm gonna lean towards this again.
What do you mean not practicing a profession? It is a profession. It's a very good one too.
It is.
It's one of the
Alright.
oldest professions ever.
So, Neville, this is the way it's going to work. There are 4 tiers of difficulty. Okay?
Uh-oh.
Basically, the first tier of difficulty will take a week. Second tier, 2 weeks. 3 weeks. 4 weeks. With me? So,
Yep.
I want to know which one are you aiming for?
Well, how much does each one pay?
Okay. The first job is rather simple, 50 gold pieces. Second job, a little bit more complicated, 100 gold pieces. Third job, 200 gold pieces. The big kahuna, the one that takes a month's worth of more than a month's worth of planning, 1,000 gold pieces. But there are major complications attached to them as well.
I'm sure they are. Oh,
So
let's start off
there's-
simple.
there's
Let's go with the tier 1,
Okay?
the first one that takes a week, and then I'll spend the other 2 weeks busy relaxing maybe, or I might just take another tier 1. Let's see how the first one goes.
Alright. So, it's basically going to be, with the tier 1, there's a difficulty setting to it. You are going to make 3 checks for me. If you are successful, something happens. But if you are successful with 1 check, something happens. If you're successful with 2 checks, something happens. If all 3 checks are successful, full value of the contract. But we'll see how it plays out. So, give me...
Okay, is there anything I can do to get better results on each of the checks? Because I am quite a
No.
crafty person.
Don't go alone.
Yeah, like for example, can I approach the first thing like disguised as Corollas, for example?
Yeah, if you're
And
going
when
to
I'm
use...
running away, look like Xerxes.
If you're going to use
Just
things
get
like
Cyan
that...
and shit. He's not in town anymore.
That's true. I can always do that.
Oh, wow.
Can you decrease your
You're gonna
size by
need-
like 3 foot?
Yeah.
We're gonna tag team in the future. So you can blame something
Where
now.
were you on the island where I was a 4-foot high furbolg?
I was there, I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
He thought it was a pipe dream. Okay, so
That
what I
sounds
will
like
say
a phrase Americans would use. I was there, but I can't believe it.
if you're going to do this, I will say that if you use one of your abilities, you can use it only 1 time. Alright? So think of your skills that you're proficient in. Okay? You can use one of your other class abilities or race abilities 1 time in conjunction with one of these rolls to get a +5 bonus to the roll. I will say the first part is going to be finding information on your quarry, so that will be a persuasion check. The second part
Can I-
will...
Yeah.
The second part is going to be... now you've broken my train of thought. The second part is going to be getting into the place where your quarry can be found, which is going to be a sleight of hand check. And the third and final will be actually completing the deed, which will be a stealth check. Okay. So persuasion, then sleight of hand, and then stealth.
Okay, I can't use deception instead of persuasion.
You can use deception, that's fine.
Okay, so deception, then
So deception, sleight of hand, and then stealth.
deception, sleight of hand, and stealth. I don't get advantage on any of them. I only get to put +5 onto one of them, right?
Hold
if
on
I
a
use
second.
my trickiness.
Yeah, no, you only get to add a +5.
Okay, and before or after the roll? Do I have to choose it before I do the roll, or after I do the roll can I choose?
No, you have to choose it before.
Okay, so deception it is, straight up.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
you said sleight of hand, eh?
Mm-hmm. It was
Right,
pretty
this
good with
one
the
I'll-
21. Oh, excuse me.
Okay, this one I'll do with a +5 on it.
A drunk man walks past and hiccups in your face.
Alright, so sleight of hand, okay? I'm
Sleight of
adding a
hand.
+5 to this one.
To how? What are you using? Sorry. To
I'm
enhance
using-
it.
Sorry?
What are you using to enhance
What
it?
what was the second part? What is the sleight of hand for? Getting
Start getting in. Yeah.
in? I'm going to be disguising myself as I am.
Okay. Interesting.
Although I really want to disguise myself as Carolus.
Mm-hmm. So, dude, make the
I
roll.
will. But
Okay. Wow. 27. Not bad. All right. So that's two successes so far, and for the final one, stealth.
yeah, stealth straight, I believe.
Okay. All right. That is also a success. So you managed to complete the task. Nobody is aware of the crime. You actually hear about it a couple of days later in the broadsheets. But you are the only one who are aware of your involvement. And you have, luckily, earned yourself 50 gold pieces.
Okay, so I'm going to... That 50 gold pieces, 25 of that is going to be for what's-his-name's training, Oceanus'
Okay.
training.
Good.
And I'll give the 25 gold pieces to Carcarius towards Oceanus's outfitting. If I could put it like that.
Okay.
Should I do another one or not? Yeah, let's do another tier one. No, that's not. I'm going to use the rest of my time to make myself a few potions.
Okay, cool. So the whole time, so you know what to do. You can do the calculation, huh?
Yeah, it's 500 gold pieces worth.
So as long as you deduct the gold, I'm happy.
Yep. Doing it now as soon as I can find my bloody thing. Oh, actually, that's everyone, because at the end of the day, so Carcarius, Carolus, Siren, and Xerxes can add two potions of healing for themselves.
Cool.
Did you
Give
guys
away-
all catch that?
8 of them.
Potions of healing.
Yep.
Cool. I am stacked on healing potions now.
Rad. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Alrighty.
So I still have 18 potions of healing now.
Anything else that you guys want to do? Or can I go into a bit of, hey?
Bim's satchel is empty.
Well, give Bims two potions of healing there as well, because he always comes and helps us out.
I'm just imagining
a little bit
Bim's
of
now
trouble.
developing this, like having gone out and got this little messenger bag, and he just flies
Basically.
around with.
Hey,
Or
it
actually, no,
works.
better yet, like one of those barrels that the St. Bernards have with snow rescues.
Yes, but it used to be brandy, not alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's the same thing.
Same thing.
Flavored health potions. They taste like brandy.
Listen,
Okay.
we can make that. We can absolutely make that lore. Health potions taste like brandy, and like the more expensive ones taste like more expensive brandy.
Alan, can we put this in Brim's satchel, please?
What's this?
So I cough every time I drink a health potion.
Let you know you're alive.
Yeah, super.
I don't have any coke.
Okay. Yeah. So did you give Bims his 2 healing potions?
I've written next to his actual 2 potions.
Okay,
Cool.
I've taken it off over here by me.
Awesome sauce. So, if there's nothing else, I would like to go into a bit of a narrative.
I've got one question.
Sure.
Coffee break.
No.
Bums, can he use the Eyes of Annihilation?
Helen, you asked the most delightful questions. I don't know. Have we ever had an instance of an NPC? Well, an NPC can use magical items. He's not attuned to anything.
Well, what's annihilation? Does it require attunement?
Yes.
Does it you take an action to activate?
Yes.
Yes.
Then, as long as you allow the NPC to attune to an item, then yes, you can use it.
Okay.
So you're
What do those
basically
do again?
Basically, if a creature fails a DC 13 con save by 5 or more, they die. Or if they fail it, they take 3d10 psychic damage.
Bims is about to become potent.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Gonna go-
I'm trying to decide. Can he...
High damage, quick death.
Here's a question for you, Alan. Does that thing have a weight or a size?
0.1.
Oh, that's very light, eh?
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
very,
know.
very light.
Yeah.
Ian's gonna go gunning for him.
They
I
are
think
glasses.
the main question here is, can he attune to it? That's the.
But it's only once a day, so it's not like it's overpowered. Or anything.
Mm.
Okay, Alan, I will get back to you on this.
Okay.
Can BIMs attune to magical items? I need
Yeah,
to do
you
some
can.
DM research.
I shouldn't have asked. I should have just said, Bums uses Eyes of Annihilation.
Yeah, and then I would have been like, the fuck? Do you just do? Anyway. And you know what? I'm such a soft DM. I would have just fucking allowed it too, probably. But anyway.
But I mean,
Alright.
I don't see any reason why he can't. So, but yeah, do your research.
I think it's the thing that's bugging me is it's a pair of glasses.
Are they glasses?
They are glasses.
I don't see a description here.
Oh,
Taped them onto his head.
doesn't it say it for you? For me, it says that it's actual glasses. It's a wondrous item and glasses.
Oh, it doesn't.
Make it like we can give them Velcro sides so they stick to his head.
Or just use sovereign glue.
Just that glasses strap thingies and tie it to his head.
Yeah.
Oh, check. Are you looking at it in your inventory? If I click on it
Yeah.
and I make it unidentified?
And now it just says glasses.
Yeah. That's where I saw it was actually glasses. It's its non-ID'd name. I will let you know.
Isn't there a picture? I'm gonna Google the picture.
No, there isn't a picture of this, unfortunately. Alrighty, so
We need sovereign glue to
make it a permanent
That's the only way it's
item.
gonna work.
Make it truly attuned.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go into a bit of a narrative mode now. Reason why is I know you guys want a break, but I'm actually going to be very close to calling it for this evening, if it's alright with you. I need to describe something that happens. So you spend the next month in Salt Marsh with your, carousing around and that. You pick up a couple of other rumors as well. In addition to the very specific ones that you went looking for. You hear that there has been an assault on Westkeep, which you know is a fortress to the west, right at the western edge of the bay, where the border is between Kierland and the lands of the Sea Princes. You know that at a point it was actually a pirate haven. It was some ways inland, following one of the broader rivers. And at a point, maybe about 12 years ago, I think it was, Kierland actually invaded Westkeep and took over management, so to speak. And in recent days, there has been increased siege activity of Westkeep. That's one of the major things, and you can see that there is a lot of activity around the docks and that, as you see the Duke is busy readying forces to go and reinforce the fortress. One more thing. While this is right at the edge where you're getting ready to make your decisions of where you're going and so on and so forth. Siren, are you paying attention? Good.
Yeah.
From one of your performances where you're walking back to the ship along the docks, I would like you to make a perception roll for me. Okay, that's not too bad. Unfortunately, it's not good enough. I will also say, for the sake of this, you guys, this is actually all of you guys, will be joining Siren on this walk back along the docks. I need you all to make that perception check, rather.
Don't put your eyes away. Wrong perception.
Though that would be funny.
So wait, do I get advantage on this because I've got the Sentinel Shield?
You aren't attuned to
Get
it.
with score.
Because it does not require attunement.
Does it not? Really?
Nope.
That shit is broken.
Someone roll higher than a 13.
I think on a previous update they must have changed something.
I'm damned. I'm probably.
But I'm carrying it, so it counts.
Oh, goodness.
I'm going to think about that one, because I'm not sure if that's how that works. All right.
It says as long as it's on your person.
As long as it's on your person. I need to check something very, very flightingly. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. So, as you're busy walking down the road, you're passing by a bunch of drunks that have passed out in their own piss and sweat and cotch and all kinds of things on the side. The smell is just excruciating. And you decide to take a bit of a shortcut through one of the alleys. As you're busy doing so, you are incredibly surprised as from the roofs above you, you see a tile from one of the roofs slip and fall and break on the floor in front of you as you're busy walking down the road. And in the next moment, 3 crossbow bolts are fired in your direction. They are all aimed at Siren.
I'm being assassinated now. Why?
You are being attacked. I would like you to make an... let's make it a dexterity saving throw. To see if
I was
whether or
going to
not...
say, can I try and jump in front of the bolts?
I was
You
gonna say,
weren't
can I
aware of
react
them.
and lift the shield up for some cover?
You also weren't aware of them. They managed to
One
sneak up
gets
on you.
stuck in
Oh,
my
jeez,
foot.
no, so I didn't even see them.
Nope.
It's time Siren carries that shield of arrow catching.
Actually, wait, I can actually use that, can't I?
But you can't hold 2 shields up, bro.
No, but the other one's just on my back. I'm holding that arrow catching one.
My rolls are now
That
very
is broken.
bad.
So,
I can literally catch an arrow if it was shot at me, though.
as
I'm gonna put this
interesting...
shield in my bag of holding and get +2 perception advantage.
Oh, crap, I did the wrong thing. Sorry.
Mother.
It was supposed to be this one first. But I'm fairly
Of
certain that would
course.
hit anyway. Ooh.
So, Jimmy in the
Yeah, if
rules
you're saying.
with the Sentinel shield on my back and the arrow catching shield being held, can I use its reaction?
Captain America shield. Just the arrows.
Because of their stealth and you not being aware, I don't think you would. It would technically be a surprise round for you.
Okay.
So on the first hit, you are going to take 14 points of damage. I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please, Siren.
Poisoned as well.
Oh, thank God.
So, because
Those were poison
you
arrows.
saved, you only take half as much poison damage.
No. Why am I being a Oh, I know why. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Holy shit. That looked like...
I know why I'm being.
Hypothetically, I think someone wants you dead.
Hypothetically.
It's just an
A
idea.
23 to hit?
If you kill me,
That sucks. I'm so happy it's not me.
you know what? Because of the crit,
Please make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, sorry, Gordon. Just a reminder. I need to renegotiate with Bayleaf.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that off the table. So you take this much poison damage.
why?
Yo.
God damn.
Oh shit!
Okay, as I go down, I'm gonna be like, get her. Son of a bitch.
There's worse, because technically... Okay, this one will just be a straight road. Won't have advantage because you're now
Are you gonna
down.
kill my character, Gordon?
This one misses!
Are
Hey!
you about to end my character story there?
No. It depends on what happens next week. So,
No,
join us...
I think he was, because he wouldn't let me use the arrow catching shield. He wanted to kill you.
No, it's because of what these guys are. And as you see these bolts pummel into Siren, one after another, and another one skids off the kind of missing her as she drops to the ground.
Can we
and-
say
and
that
pings
last
off.
one is me just getting there to block it?
Just in the last second, sure. I'll allow that.
As I fall down.
So as Siren drops to the ground, you guys are completely shocked and amazed, and you look up, and there are these three black figures, just highlighted by the moon, aiming light crossbows down at you, and you hear this very cultured feminine voice say, "Your former patron sends his regards." And they jump down and they draw blades. You see, they're each holding two short swords. And that is where we're going to leave off for this week.
God damn it.
Sorry, who sends regards?
My former patron.
Her former patron, and you're gonna
we
leave
have
us
to-
on a cliffhanger. You
Yep.
bastard!
What I would like you
Yeah.
all to do is to roll initiative, however.
Ah,
Man.
So-
Man.
Can I still take advantage of Sentinel shield being on my back?
On your back? No. I'm going to say it must be equipped.
Okay.
And so.
I'll take it. By the way, Bims has got the eyes of annihilation.
Executive decision. Wow. Some nice initiative rolls there. Corollas and
what you
Xerxes,
saw,
you go
right?
before them.
Well, Bims has got the eyes of annihilation unless he can't use it.
Yeah,
this is gonna be-
I will decide whether or not he can use it. But yeah, you can see one definite female figure and two larger male figures, but they are by no means, like big hulking brutes or anything like that. They're quite
know
svelte.
they are.
All right.
I saw them coming from a mile away.
Gosh.
Not my-
Oceanus definitely needs some assistance.
Give him the shield.
Oceanus is not here.
I
Not
have
for
to
this one.
explain myself. My God.
Animal. Anyway.
Burn down the city.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to cut it short for this evening. But yeah, join us next week as we find out what happens to the result of this cliffhanger that
And
I thought was
why?
most appropriate. Why? You knew it was
I
coming.
have bought enough diamonds.
That's why I was giggling when you said earlier that I want to get out of this town. You were right. You were absolutely right.
You know what? He doesn't need to have a wife anymore. That's okay.
So next week we start with Mickey rolling 66s.
for yeah, six
No.
times. Six. Anyway, listen, guys, thank you very much for joining us. The podcast and the YouTube video will be out in a day or two. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube and Twitch and all of that delicious stuff if you like the watching down videos. Yeah, and we will pick up next week with some very interesting decision making that needs to be taken fairly quickly. Good night, everybody. Ciao.